So today I am going to try and reproduce this ring. It's a ring I got when I was a little kid and I've always loved it, and I've been trying to figure out how to make it for a while. So I've poured a silicone mold, just using the usual silicone mold products, pressing it down at the bottom, the original ring, and casting around it. The UV resin does have a little bit of time getting through the white, so probably doing this in a thinner layer again would have been better, but it did work. As you can see when I demolded, it's a bit jelly tacky still. So I did have to hit it again with the UV light. And it is pretty toasty hot actually at this point. So now it's all firm. I have just started applying these little nail tapes. So, you know, when you try to paint like the straight lines on your fingernails, you can buy a bulk of little tiny extra fine nail tape, which I figured out is about as similar as I'm going to get to the original metal filaments in the ring. They are, however, impossible to get started. Be prepared to be a little frustrated with that part. But easy for application after that. Just literally tape it wherever you want the decorative portion to be. And then just tape around it. Not the world's stickiest tape either. So if your resin is still slightly tacky, all the better. Now if you cast this thinner, you could layer up more layers of the stickers over each other to give that sort of more depth effect that the original ring had. But I'm kind of enjoying this, and this is my first experiment of it, so I'm obviously going to make other versions of this. But yeah, I bought a big package of them from AliExpress in China, and it was very affordable and bunches of colors, so you can really have fun just playing around with it. Some of the colors are less sticky than others, as you can see. The easier ones to get started are a little less sticky in the long run. But it doesn't really matter as long as it's mostly stuck, because we are going to cover it with resin again to seal everything in. So far I think it looks beautiful and sparkly. As you can see, it's a bunch of colors. Again, relatively straightforward at this point. Just tape it wherever you'd like it and make whatever pattern you like. It's nice that the underside of the tapes are also colored, so when you look through you get like that extra bit of depth. I will try and reuse some of these little stickers because it is a little bit of a waste, but if I can't, I can't. So I've gone ahead and gone the other direction. I've made like a sort of like a diamond shape on the sides. I think it looks really cool. I'm just going to put a coating over the whole thing of more UV resin just to seal it all in and give it that nice top finish. As always, I use my finger to sort of spread the resin around. I always find that I get a more consistent finish and I have more control over it. But that's just me. I'm so happy with it so far. Now obviously if you had like a silicone spatula or something that's fit on nicely, obviously that would be better than putting it on your finger and putting it under the UV light. But I am not that person. I'm very hands-on with everything I do and a bit messy, and I apologize. So this is my final product, and here's the comparison to the original. I think that came out pretty cool. And yeah, that's it. I'm really pleased with it. I've been trying to reproduce this for a couple years now and finally got everything to work out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Bye.